everybody. Here we are again with another collective reading. And I set the intention to come in today to bring in whatever messages that you guys need to hear, that you guys need to know right now from your spirit guides, from spirit, from source. And so we'll just hop right into that and waste no time. So the first card is the Fool in upright. The second is Five of Pentacles in reverse. Third is Knight of Swords in upright. And the last is the Tower in reverse. Okay, so first things first, starting with the Fool card. So the first thing that I was picking up with the Fool card is I feel like that there have been things, or that were things that were previously really weighing you down. They were weighing you down, troubling your thoughts, troubling yourself, and just whatever kind of troubles or hardships these were, it just felt like you were cocooned in them, and it took forever. It took a hard time to get out of this, or you've ever wondered if you would get out of it. So that's the first thing that I'm picking up. So whatever these troubles are, I'm being shown that these phases, that these hardships, these tests, or whatever word you would like to use to describe them, I feel like Spirit is saying that they are coming to an end. And one thing that is really helping you right now, or that is going to help you right now through the ending of this transition, is number one, looking at the Fool card, is not to be hard on yourself, on anything that you had previously went through, or anything that you have, been carrying as sort of like a burden. And this could be like an energetic burden. This could be like, a feeling of guilt or something, or just some form of being hard on yourself or the situation. And I feel like the message with the Fool card is that times are changing, things are looking up, and whatever was before you, or whatever it was that you previously went through, it is now or soon going to be passing you. It's going to be coming to an end. You're going to be getting over it very soon. And just keep your head up high and focus on the positivity. Focus on your health. Focus on your healing. Focus on whatever is making you feel empowered, and that makes you feel optimistic and bright. And it also is going to really set in motion once you have flipped over to this mindset of just not being hard on yourself, and understanding that whatever it was that you went through, it was just a lesson to get you to the next thing. That's sort of what I'm picking up with the Fool card, is that you're moving on to something much more bigger and much more brighter. Even as generic as that sounds, that's how I feel looking at these cards, is you're moving forward onto something bigger and brighter. And, keep your head held high and move forward, because things are changing, things are breezing over. Okay, so in regards to the hardship as well, again, this is a collective reading, so there are going to be different messages in here for different people. Only take what resonates for you, and whatever doesn't, you can just leave behind. You can ignore it. So again, with the hardships that you might be in right now, or that you have previously faced, what I'm feeling um, moving forward, what I'm feeling at looking at these cards is with the Knight of Swords, I feel like you're about to, I feel like you're about to receive some form of insight or something, whether this is just through your intuition and your spirit guides bringing this to you, your ancestors, the divine source. But somebody, I feel like somebody is going to be coming forward to you with much information and news that you needed to hear. About something that you are currently in, which is primarily about this hardship or hardships that you're going through right now. And looking at the Tower card next to the Knight of Swords card, this is how I feel looking at this. It's almost as clear as day, is that I feel like there is definitely going to be somebody from the divine, a divine connection that's actually going to be coming in and bringing in this information, this news for you, and whatever it is that you need to hear in regards to this hardship, this troublesome that you are familiar with, that you that you are picking up on. And not only are they going to be doing that, but whatever message, whatever news that they do bring for you, I feel like this news is gonna be pulling you out of whatever steep waters that you are in. Okay, and when I'm looking at the Five of the Pentacles and the Tower card, both of them are in reverse, and it looks like both of them have like a tower. The Tower card obviously has a tower in it, but then the Five of Pentacles looks like it also has some sort of a tower in it as well, and it just makes me think of the terrorist attack that we had in 9/11. So, which makes me feel or think that whatever it is that you guys were going through, it just feels like very chaotic, and it feels kind of, I don't want to say traumatic, but it just makes me think of that, and maybe it's expressing the urgency of it. I can't say for sure though. But anyways, so yeah, somebody's definitely coming forward with news that you need to hear. That is definitely going to be helping you out of the thick waters that you find yourself in right now. And come this news, come this information, I feel like that's where a big shift for you is going to happen. And I did ask for clarifiers on the Tower card. And I pulled out an oracle card that says, take no action, not the right time, holding back or avoiding. Okay. And then I asked for one more, and it was fertility, new life, emerging, the potential within, changes around the corner. And the Tower card is all about some sort of a fundamental change. And this is in reverse. So when the Tower card is in reverse, this is telling me that this is going to be something that is going to be shifting, that is going to be fundamentally changing within yourself. So it's a personal fundamental change, something that has shifted and changed within you, but it's just not that time yet, like this one oracle card says. So this is going to be coming up, and that's what I was getting at too with the Knight of Swords, is that there's going to be some source of information coming to you to pull you out of like these treachery waters that you are in. There we go. Yeah, treachery waters that you are in right now, bringing in information to you that is really going to I feel like surprise you. Of course, the Tower card does deal mostly about shock and stuff, hence the lightning in the card. But whatever it is that's going to be coming to you, like it's a big deal. It's big news. It's going to be such big news. It's going to be such a big help that I feel like it's literally going to just be just pulling you right out of what kind of treachery that you're in. Okay. So let's see what confirmation and clarifiers we can have for this reading. Okay. Alright, so our first oracle card says, oh my god, we have Sword of Light. So this, you guys, I have a feeling this Five of Pentacles deal, this hardship, this troublesome, these treachery waters, it has to do with a particular person. And it says Sword of Light, divine protection. Yeah, treachery waters. Somebody's going to be coming and either like helping you out of these treachery waters or giving you, doing something for you to just completely take you right on out of the predicament that you are in. So it says divine protection, cords cut. So that means cutting energetic cords between you, another person, place, or thing that need to be cut. And it's, cords are, they can be attachments to something. It can be tension towards somebody or something. It could be, when talking about cord cutting, it's typically talking about unhealthy energy that does not serve you or the other person, and it just needs to go. It needs to be cut. And we have the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, like this person is just going to be cutting everything off and just taking you right out of this situation. That's very interesting. Oh, and then it also says breakthrough energy, which is also very fitting because we have the Tower card right after the Knight of Swords. So all of this goes hand in hand. Every little word on this card, divine protection, that's the Knight of Swords. Cord cut, that could be your divine guidance right there, is that you need to ask Archangel Michael or whoever that you call upon for cord cutting. And breakthrough energy. So, all right, let's see what other cards we have. I feel called to do the Starseed deck, so we'll do that. All right. Oh my God. So I should have spoke about this. So from the first Oracle deck that I pulled after the Sword of Light, the bottom of that deck, it says Hathor Light Codes, Light Immersion, Full System Upgrade, Power Recall. Calling back your power for sure, especially after this incident, these treachery waters or situation. And then this next oracle card that I pulled out for you guys, you cannot make this stuff up. It says we are the Hathors. deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So Hathor, goddess Hathor, is definitely in all your energies. Whoever is watching this, whoever is listening, Hathor is in your energy, okay? So call upon her for assistance right now. Okay. Let's see, what does the guidebook have to say about this? We are the Hathors. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. Oh, you know what? And we have egg here. It says new life emerging. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. So the Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathor knows that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the arms of Mother. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation and birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too. Okay, so this goes with what I was saying, not to be hard on yourself. You know, be more light towards yourself, love yourself more, and I mean, really, that's what it is. So you're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now. Yes, we talked about that with the Knight of Swords, the Tower in reverse, and the Sword of Light with breakthrough energy. Okay? You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. And then your affirmation says, I allow the deep love of the Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I am loved. I am held. Amen, amen. You guys, you cannot make this stuff up. I've only pulled out 2 cards, and there's already so many synchronicities. This is wild. All right, so let's keep the cards flowing. I don't know how many oracle cards I want to do today. All right. So what needs to be confirmed? What needs to be clarified? Excuse me. So then we have throat chakra, self-expression, listening, speaking your truth. Okay. Well, this seems like a clarifier to me. So let's see what the deck or the book says. All right. So, let's see. I'm just going to read the whole thing. All right, the throat chakra is the seat of expression where the desire of the heart chakra are spoken into form. This chakra allows us to listen intensely to others, as well as we speak our own truth in confidence. A healthy throat chakra allows the inner voice to resonate freely into the world without fear of judgment. We share our ideas and receive ideas from others with ease. A throat chakra in need of balancing can manifest as trouble communicating with others, whether dominating the conversation or an inability to express one's true thoughts and desires. You may feel like your voice is physically or metaphorically shifted. Okay, so physical manifestations of imbalance can include extremely soft or quiet voice, a feeling of constriction or tightness in the throat, the voice cracking often, and excessive throat clearing. The throat chakra responds especially well to sound healing, particularly through the using of voice. Chanting, singing, and verbally saying affirmation are very effective ways to release throat chakra blockages. To activate the throat chakra through vocal chanting, use the seed sound hum, which with the sound as an ah. Pick a pitch which feels natural and easy to your voice and simply inhale a large breath, then sustain the sound hum through the entirety of the exhale. Feel where the sound resonates in your body. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to get to the main message. Okay. All right, so basically, with there being a sword card here, and I talked about someone coming in and giving you some sort of news, I feel like this actually clarifies that. I feel like that clarifies somebody speaking up the truth about something, and it's going to be pulling you right out of the treachery waters. Very interesting. Okay. So let's see. Yes, I was called to this one. All right, moving on to our next oracle deck here. Okay. Well, that was fast. All right, so we have, sea snake, and that's interesting. Throat chakra was on page 55, and now you have sea snake, which is card number 55. So you guys, fives, a sequence of 5, and you also have 5 of pentacles in reverse. So this talks about, the number 5 in sequence talks about positive changes, big positive changes coming your way. You have the Tower card, which talks about that, and the 5 of Pentacles talks about the end of something very challenging or troublesome. So huge positive changes are on the way. They are what's in your shift. So it says you are in a space of embracing your psychic senses. So I did mention for some of you guys, for some of you, it could just be what you receive intuitively. And sometimes what you receive intuitively is a message from your ancestors, is a message from your spirit guides, from a message from your divine support team. That is one of the ways that they communicate to you through intuitive language. So you are in a space of embracing your psychic senses. So that goes with what I was talking about, having something coming to you through that means, intuitively, spiritually, some kind of psychic awareness or senses. All right. Very, very cool. And positive changes. Not to mention, we also have another snake, which snake is another sign, another symbol of transformation. All right, I'm feeling called to pull one more card from this deck, and then we'll move on. All right, that one came right out. It says Ceremonial Cup, card number 33. So I embrace the role of spirituality in my life. That's very interesting. So some of you guys might be moving into more of a spiritual phase in your life. You might be waking up more to your spiritual side, getting more in touch, more in tune with spirituality. But I am going to read from the guidebook for this one. Okay. And here it says, I embrace the role of spirituality in my life, embracing connection, spirituality, and mysticism. Spirit is calling you to offer yourself up to a higher spiritual vibration. You are in a place to receive more blessings, more knowledge, more wisdom. It's your opportunity to become a vessel which holds space for transformation. Again, with transformation, you guys are through a transitional phase right now. And sometimes when you need a big transition, one that'll really shift you and your life, you need to have your walls taken down brick by brick. Hence this Tower card. It needs to be struck down so you can be built from the ground up as brand new. So this is what the card says. Actually, the rest is just sort of like a prayer, but I'll read it. So it says, I sit within the mystic womb and commune with my ancestors. There it is, with the ancestors. I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot make this up. So I sit within the mystic womb and commune with my ancestors of the long forgotten past. I give myself over to them and ask to be brought into unity with the waters of the divine cosmic ocean. I ask the divine spirits of old to fill my vessel with the rushing river of transformation. They teach me through this divine portal to embrace my spirituality, to pursue a divine ascension to assist humanity. The alchemic waters now within me exalt divine energy from within. I now embrace that once I bound wild feminine from within, I cultivate her soil, bringing forth a richness unknown. I silence the rotted roots away with my newly embraced sign to make room for the fruit of my labors. Now that I've embraced her, I will not let her go. I allow myself to cultivate a genuine relationship with divine spiritual frequencies that guide me on my journey. Aho, aho. I literally cannot make this stuff up. I literally cannot. Okay? So I really feel this is really powerful. I feel like all the cards have been on point. I'm not exactly sure how I want to end this reading. So let's see. I think I'll do one more card. It's just a matter of what deck. Everything is just on point, and okay. Let's do one more card, and we'll do a spirit animal. Okay. So one spirit animal message to end this reading for all listening, for all watching, for all involved. What spirit animal message can you give them? Can you give the collective? I sort of feel called to ask what's up with the spirituality aspect of it. Okay, so you guys, you have, this explains the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you have Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. I repeat, the abundant universe will provide. Again, The abundant universe will provide for you. I'm going to read the spirit animal message and we will call it a wrap. All right, so buffalo spirit. Okay, almost there. Buffalo spirit comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude and the extraordinary potential available to you when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts: the meat, the hide, the bones. The tribes who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing, appreciative of the abundance. So, too, do you have many gifts available to you. Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires, not by force or pushing, but rather by following a natural path that rises up before you, trusting that there is always plenty to go around. Whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support, it's all there for you to claim. When you are grateful, you immediately align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There's always more than enough, and you are always enough. At this time, you can expect all your intentions and needs to come into form that is right for you. Exactly, okay? So we do have this tower moment coming up for you guys. And then with the tower card, I pulled out the chair oracle, which talks about taking no action, not the right time, and waiting. So if this is yet to happen, you guys are in the midst of this, it's coming up. Okay. So yeah, your heartfelt gratitude is making you a magnet for miracles. Buffalo Spirit's message is to remember that you co-create your reality in partnership with Spirit. So offer up your thanks and your prayers even before you see conditions, you desire, not just for yourself, but for others too. Then you will quickly see the results in tangible ways. Gratitude has the magic to grow the good. So offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. Your protection message says, when Buffalo Spirit visits you with a message of protection, he is asking you to shift your thinking from poverty consciousness to one where you trust the universe will provide. Okay, you guys, hence the spirituality card that I just pulled out for you, the ceremonial cup. Get in touch with your divine support team, spirit guides, ancestors, your psychic senses, all of that. Have you been falling into financial insecurity, worrying that there will not be enough money in the future? Have you been stressing and feeling sorry for yourself, worrying that because you have no romantic relationship now, you never will have one? Do you see scarcity where there is, in fact, abundance? I'm going to read that again. Do you see scarcity where there is, in fact, abundance? Are you comparing yourself to others and falling short? Self-pity, entitlement, fear, and lack are all thought viruses that seduce you into darkness. Buffalo Spirit nudges you to make a gratitude list and be mindful of your thoughts at this time. Hence what I said about the Fool card, keeping your eyes and your mindset focused towards what empowers you and what makes you feel good. This is really going to help you shift into this transition here. Okay. So even if outer events have happened to challenge your beliefs Hence the treachery waters that I was talking about. Whatever kind of difficulty you are in, that's what I'm referring to. So even if outer events have happened to challenge your beliefs in abundance, outer conditions are temporary. If you are suffering from malaise or fear that you are impoverished, realize that it is only poverty of perception and perspective. Prayer, communion with your higher power, and gratitude coupled with compassionate selfless service will snap you right out of it. Give to someone who has less than you. Be thankful for the tiniest things and say affirmations. Then you will remember abundance is the true nature of the world. Aho, aho. So there is your message, everybody, that Spirit wanted you guys to know through this time, whatever it is that you are working through. I'm sending everybody so much love, gratitude for tuning in and supporting me, and just blessings to you and whatever it is you're working through. You've got this. I'm always here to help anybody in need, sending all of you my love and support. Aho, aho.